Good evening. We begin with growing concern that American travelers are vacationing in our province despite a border shutdown that's supposed to ban non-essential visits. As St. John Alexander reports, the concern is especially great as COVID-19 cases are raging south of the border.
There are U.S. license plates scattered all over the province, and there's no reason to suspect these American drivers aren't here legitimately. Perhaps healthcare workers or those visiting immediate family. But the Premier describes, in his words, a phenomenon. Some U.S. plates turning up where they haven't been before.
Outbreaks in Washington State, California, Arizona, Texas are absolutely unacceptable. We have to maintain our border security.
The Canadian-U.S. border is closed to non-essential travel like sightseeing or shopping. From the end of March until now, 8,815 U.S. citizens were denied entry into Canada. Even so, it appears some are getting through. The Western Bayshore confirms it had a frank conversation with U.S. tourists who were trying to check in when the Americans decided to go somewhere else. U.S. drivers are also turning up at ski resorts, but Tourism Whistler admits it's tough to know who is breaking the rules.
When we do get a call from a U.S. traveler, we are just letting them know that the Canada-U.S. border does remain closed.
American tourists are allowed to cross into BC if they say they're heading straight to Alaska, but they've been spotted here on Vancouver Island and on Quadra.
Coming here is non-essential. You could assume that.
And if you're heading to Alaska, you don't go through Port Renfrew, but you should go directly, do not pass go directly to Alaska.
Horgan says he's taken up the issue with the Deputy Prime Minister. BC has worked hard to flatten the curve and is firm. He wants the border to remain closed until the U.S. has the pandemic under control. St. John Alexander, CTV News, Vancouver.